What is going on, everybody? What is good? What is good? Welcome back to Binging Dragons. A and this is going to be such a wild episode today. My name is Ruben. If you don't know who I am, aka CrossRodz, I do mainly film and TV shows and a little bit of gaming. But yes, this is a podcast that is mainly surrounded by the Game of Thrones universe. There's no other way to put it. We just watched episode 4 of House of the Dragon season 2. And if you are coming over here from TikTok, I appreciate that. We are in for a treat because what we just witnessed is honestly, in my opinion, my wife is arguing with me, saying that it's not. I think it is. It's one of the best episodes in Game of Thrones universe. Like if you put all of the top episodes, I'm not saying it's the very top one, but it damn sure makes a good case for it to be one of the best episodes in Game of Thrones universe. Daya, what's happening? What's happening? You're already here. This is awesome. I'm good. I'm good. Um, so yes, all of my fellow awesome people on TikTok, I am now live on YouTube for the live episode. So if you want to go on and head on to YouTube, Binging Dragons, my podcast, we will be talking about the episode and try to cover as many of the most important points. And if I miss something, I know that you guys will be here for me, and just point it out because listen, I still can't put words, a lot of words, into what I just watched. Honestly, Remus, awesome podcast, man, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube, and also the podcast will be available or is available on Spotify for video version as well, and Apple Podcasts only for audio. Um, Let me see, what else am I missing. Don't forget to follow me also on Instagram, TikTok, uh, for Binging Dragons, and myself, CrossRodz, also Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter. I'm trying to get better at Twitter, so if you guys would follow me there, it would be really really cool. We already have some awesome people in the chat. Taya was good, Remus was good, Catwoman, what's happening? Yeah, this is going to be such a good episode. I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling this is going to be a great, great episode. Let me see. What else am I missing? Oh, tomorrow I will be posting. If you were on TikTok, you probably saw it. Um, I will be posting the giveaway for. Let me see if I can bring it up here for you guys. I will be posting the giveaway that is going to be happening on TikTok. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Let me download it. Let me download it. Here we go. Okay. Um, video. No, I want to show. Can I put a picture? Damn it. I think I can show it here. Here we go. Upload a new image. Here we go. Here we go. Uh, I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Upload complete. Why can't I see you? Oh, here we go. Okay. So, tomorrow, people, tomorrow, I will be posting this giveaway on Instagram. It will be happening. All you have to do is like the post. Oh, shoot. Like the post, follow the podcast, Binging Dragons, on Instagram, and then tag a friend in the comments. Um, I might even throw in there, comment your favorite dragon as well, because of course. Um, but yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Um, that was just like trying to get through things before we get onto the episode, which will be uh happening right now. Yes. Okay, here we go. So, episode 4, the red dragon and the gold. Let's see. Let's go through the comments because there is too much, honestly. Let's see. Let's see. Um, Dame un break, dame un break. So, show it to me. Let's see. Amon killing his kin. Um, let's see. Once you do it once, guess the next one becomes easier. Yes, Jenny K, what's good? I hadn't seen you. I haven't seen you. Show it to me, showrunner. Show me Aegon's burned body. I know. We have to see that. Daya, did you just acknowledge the tribal chief? Oh my god, I actually got that reference because I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns. Oh man. Um, anyways, let's see. Recorded our reactions. Oh, that's awesome, not Elisa. Uh, where are my notes? Damn it. I'm sorry, people. This is like super on the fly. So let's see. It should be, I think it was here. Here, here. Okay. So because I don't want to go off of TikTok. Guys, if you are on TikTok, head on over to YouTube. That's where I have all of my that's where I'm having the conversation right now. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we start with Damon, another hallucination by Damon. I'm gonna try and put some pictures up, but obviously copyright. I don't want any problems with copyrights. But we start the episode with another big time hallucination, and they're just getting crazier and crazier. Honestly, um, let me see. I can put it right here. And then by the way, people, yes, there's definitely going to be spoilers here. There's definitely going to be spoilers, so expect to see some crazy things here because we got Millie Alcock, and we were not. Thank God that Westerosis did not spoil this one this time. um, let me see. We can put it right here. I'm gonna share it. Screen window. And then this one. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. Uh, I think this is a little bit better. Cool. Okay, close. And then, okay, now we're good. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry it took a little bit long there. Um, so we start with Damon and another crazy hallucination. Um, I was not expecting to see Millie Alcock again, and it was definitely incredible to get to see her again in here. Damon killing Rhaenyra, foreshadowing. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, no, that's yeah. I don't think that's really that's like yeah, that's not foreshadowing anything like that, honestly. um, let's see as we go. Like I said, I'm just going to go through some of the more important points during the episode. I noticed that once we were, when Damon was walking with Simon Strong, there was a black goat. I don't know if that is some sort of like Easter egg or what. Um, so, yeah, if any of you know, please drop it in there in the chat. I would love to kind of talk about it. But maybe it's just referring to Alice Rivers, you know. Um, let's see. So we get that awesome shot with Millie Alcock, and then we get Damon and Simon Strong going over to Oscar Tully, who I was not expecting to see right now, but that's always cool. Another big thing. Again, just going through the points right now because afterwards we're going to discuss it. But it turns out that Rhaenys knows about Alan and Adam, and that is crazy. I was not expecting to see Rhaenys knowing about Alice or Alan and Adam. So that was an interesting take, and I thought it was pretty it was well made. Um, let's see. Man, I really just want to go. out there and talk about like the the ending. That was just, there's too many things happen here. Let's see. I actually, let's see. Alice is giving major Melisandre vibes. I know. Brandon Holmes, welcome to the episode. I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to drop a your subscribe in here. Um, but yes, I was. She's giving off Melisandre vibes, and I am so interested in seeing more of her, like her messing with Damon in a way. Although obviously, I just want to see Damon snap out of it. You know, um, there's been the big question right now. It seems like it's whether or not did Aegon died. And if you watch the trailer, they imply that eh, he might still be around. But we'll have to wait and see. Rhaenys was classy about the outside kids. Catelyn could never. Catelyn could never. Honestly, yes, that is like spot on. Um, yeah, Rhaenys and Corlys, man. R.I.P. Rhaenys. Honestly, we had some very awesome moments. I am happy that we finally got to see Jace. Um, be more outspoken, and especially with his mom, with Rhaenyra. That was wild, honestly. um Man, this episode is full of incredible moments that left me just like this, just like Aegon is here right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna put the shot that everyone, well, one of the many shots that, man, this show, this episode has had some of the most incredible moments, shots ever put on TV. Like, how can you look at this and be, this is television? Like this is, we are supposed to watch this episode on IMAX, honestly. Like there's no, yeah, Jesus. That, let me see. I think there's another awesome shot of man, I hate it. It's really sad, honestly. It's really sad. Anyways, I cried for the queen that never was. Believe me, I almost cried. My eyes were watery and I hated watching it, but it's one of those things, honestly. It's one of those things. Rhaenys was classy about the outside kids. Oh, I already saw that. If you guys have any questions or comments, anything, just drop it in there. Where can I see what you're looking at? It's on YouTube. Right now it's on YouTube. I'm recording and slash going live on YouTube. Binging Dragons, that's my podcast. So if you guys want to head on over there, that's where I will see your comments faster. On TikTok, I'll see them, but yeah, I'll probably see them a little bit after I've answered or whatnot, comments over on YouTube. Let's see, my mouse just ran out of batteries. I am not a book reader, by the way. Listen, there will not be any spoilers here. If any of you sees anyone dropping spoilers in here, please let me know so we can just put them out, send them to the dragon pit. um, because yeah, I don't want anyone getting being spoiled. Let's see. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse now. Damn it. Uh, I don't know. Allison pregnant with Cole's baby. Do you guys think that she was actually pregnant, or was it more just, um, you know, uh, just her preventing? Here from TikTok. What's good, Elisa? What's good? I appreciate that. Wait, are you? No, not Elisa. I'm gonna guess it's you. um, yeah, just drop in there all of your like favorite moments. This Man, I'm still in awe. Right now, I might not be able to put a lot of words together, um, because honestly, this is just a pure reaction episode. Uh, because man, there's just too much. There's too much that happened. A lot of things that I'll need to just sit down and think about and write down and just yeah, put together for you guys, honestly. So here we are. Just this is just a safe space to let out our emotions, our thoughts when it comes to the episode. So yes, if you're just joining and it doesn't really make a lot of sense, I am not doing a scene by scene breakdown of the episode because no, we just can't do that right now. And I will be reading mainly YouTube comments, but if I will try and look at the ones on TikTok. But if you guys are around on TikTok, remember YouTube is up. Maylee's looking at Rainey's all defeated. I know. Okay, so how did you guys take the whole thing about Rainey's coming back two times? Because if you've read Fire and Blood, everything pretty much just goes down. And again, um, Fire and Blood is it's like super unreliable. There's too many accounts, too many things that happen that like are based off of, oh, this person said this and saw this. This person said that and they saw the other. Um, so what we're seeing in the show, technically, we can say it's pretty much the canon. Sadly, for those of you, yeah, there's weird things sometimes, like the whole Balon thing and off the white. But then again, is it super weird? Um, but yes, in the book in Fire and Blood, Maylee's and Rainey's, yeah, everything just goes down at the same time. I believe all three of them end up like tangled, and ultimately, uh, Rainey's and Maylee's fall, with Aegon and Sunfire, and then because of Vagar being so huge, um, it survived. Now that I'm thinking about it, Corliss is going to be so sad, bro. I know, I know, I know. I can't wait. There's yeah. We'll see how they go about things in this the next episode. But yes, Corliss is going to be sad. You know what? It just hit me. Did you guys ever see in the trailers or like the pictures, the weekly pictures that they drop? There's like a hundred of them for each episode. There was some pictures that were showing Rainey's with the hand of the queen pin, but I never really saw that. I'm just happy she told Jace the Song of Ice and Fire. Yes, Daya, I'm right there with you. That moment, and with everything pretty much just because if I'm not mistaken, um, it's she's telling Jace at the same time as they're all pretty much getting ready over at Rook's Rest for the big fight. Um, so yeah, it's man, I'm gonna be all over the place, but it just hit me that Amon and Kristen Cole were about to usurp uh Aegon, pretty much. They were about to usurp Aegon because their plan was to uh have Aemon be the savior, of this whole fight. And they would probably, I can even see them being like, oh, um, Aegon is actually not, uh, ready or prepped to be king. We should just go ahead and, get him out of the throne. And they would probably make a case, and it's going to happen. They will make a case for Aemon to be the king. Um, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Um, I'm so interested in the whole thing about the prophecy and how they're going to go about it. Um, let's see. I'm gonna change this picture over here. super fast. I'm sorry. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Man, uh, I'm speechless. Really, this last episode, I'm probably if I did not, if I was off tomorrow, I would rewatch this episode like right now. I wish I could, honestly. Um, Also, let's talk about the fact because my wife brought it up, and it's one of the things that I hate the most about the Dance of the Dragons. Um, the fact that always the small folk are always going to be the ones that end up, in a shitty situation, just like us in real life. The people that are in charge make their decisions, do their things, play at war, and ultimately we are the ones that pay. That's always the huge resemblance of the small folk in George's A Song of Ice and Fire. But the other thing is the fact that, man, the dragons, like, I hate seeing the dragons die. And especially when they could just be used in so many good ways rather than just go to war. And that also is one of the things that Rhaenyra was always trying to prevent. And this episode having Rhaenyra be this person, or pretty much call out everyone that has been on her ass for being too passive and not wanting to do this or do that, and just take the peaceful route. When she, like, straight up said, well, I tried everything I could, let's go to war now, like, there's no other way, let's do it. Man, if you were in the live on TikTok, you probably saw my face, my reaction. It was just it, it was wild, honestly. Uh, Someone said on TikTok, Flight 1317, I never wanted Vagar to die, but she got to go. Listen, that's the thing. That's the thing. Um, None of this is the dragons' fault. Like, we can't just look at the dragons. I know what you mean. And it's easy to think that um the dragons are out here for blood, but ultimately they are all under the circumstances that they're dragon riders, and just the people that pretty much made this war possible. They're the ones that ultimately have turned the dragons to be these weapons. But yes, I just hate how the dragons get alongside the the small folk get the shitty end of the stick. Let's see. Allison didn't want Aegon to die. Wait. I think Christian just didn't want Aegon to die, but they both had a plan. Yeah, they had a plan. All right. Um, Allison was looking everywhere for that story of Aegon the Conqueror. Yes. Listen. I still haven't gone on Twitter, but I bet there's some really good ass um, uh, memes out there. I think was looking for any history of the Song of Ice and Fire. Yes, she was looking for that for sure. William Blackwood grew up nice. Ray was the one that got away. Yes, he's a very handsome dude. I read the book. Do y'all take spoilers or not? No, we are not doing well, we are doing spoilers episode 4 up to episode 4. Maybe some other day we can do a talk full spoilers. So yes, the new episode is out now. Yes, it's out. It's out. Um, why didn't Rainey's just leave? That is a really good question. So my reasoning, what I keep, and probably it's something deeper than this. Um, who knows if maybe, I don't want to say she was sad, or she didn't want to be with Corliss, or I think I keep going back to the moments where the people, especially Damon, question her. about why did you not take down the Greens? Why did you not kill all of them when you had the chance over in the Dragon Pit? And I think she went back to that moment and just turned around and said, "You know what? Let's like I don't want to be questioned again, especially someone like Rhaenys, because a lot of people forget because in the show Rhaenys has the traditional Targaryen hair, but Rhaenys is the daughter of a Baratheon and a Targaryen, and in the books she has black hair with purple eyes. Um, so Rhaenys is a bad mofo. Like she is a warrior. She is a warrior princess. She's not just any princess, you know. Um, Rhaenys is ready for battle. Has always been ready for battle. So um, yeah, I really think that it was more of a finish the job kind of thing. And her not wanting to go back to Dragonstone until the job was done, in terms of eliminating Aegon at first, and then whenever Vagar and Aemon came around, she was like, "Hell no, I need to get this done." So yeah, that's what I think. She knew her duty was to kill Vagar and the initial plan of protecting the Rook. Yeah, that exactly that too. Um, let's see. Also, Aegon's broken Valyrian. At least Jace knows more. Dude, that moment when they showed Aegon. Okay, Aegon got roasted twice, back to back. First over in the with his council, and then afterwards with his mom. That was hard to watch, honestly. And it's so interesting because I honestly felt bad for the guy. Like I do feel, it's just crazy. It's crazy because they are doing such a good job at writing these characters, and on top of that the actors are doing such an incredible job. Obviously I don't support the Greens, I don't support Aegon, um and all of them, but damn it, like they are so good at convincing because they are so good at acting, honestly. um I really wish they had their original hairstyle. Yes, sometimes I do wish Rhaenys would have had her black hair with the purple eyes. That would have been so awesome to watch. But whatever, she still has that fire in her. You know, all the qualities that make Rhaenys, in terms of like her mindset and the way she approaches things, they're still there. So I'm happy about that at least. Eamon absolutely killed. Let me see. I'm gonna highlight that one. Eamon absolutely killed Aegon up, literally. And also, what was that Valerian Aemon laugh got me as well. Yes, so it is very clear. I can't remember if my wife thought it was he didn't try to kill him. Um, I don't know, but he straight up went for the kill. He went to kill both of them. That's why it's like I mentioned earlier. I think that uh, Amon and Christian Cole were honestly, at least maybe Amon was trying to usurp the throne, and kill his brother and take the throne for himself. Um, I really do think that's what was going through Amon's head. And let's sit down and analyze all of a little bit Amon. We're talking about a dude who has gotten bullied since he was a kid by his brother, always, And honestly, if Aegon was not Aemon's brother, let's say in some other universe they weren't brothers, he would have killed him so a long time ago, a long time ago. And then when we think that things are okay and that we're good, between Amon and Aegon, what happens? We get the last episode. Um, we get the last episode where Aegon makes fun of Amon when they're in the brothel and whatnot. So yeah, that was just Amon's character is honestly, I hate it. I hate it, honestly. Yes, obviously, I hate him, but at the same time, he is a very complex character and a character that has a lot of reasons, to do a lot of the things that he's doing right now. Will the armor melt into Aegon? We'll see. We'll see what happened to him. Justice for Melees. That's what I'm talking about. You're damn right. Also, Aegon bullied Aemon for years. Yep. Aemon has been waiting for his chance. That's exactly what I think, Daya. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit over here. See what other shot. Okay, people, for all of you, I need to know how are you guys feeling about Sunfire, because I feel like Sunfire was done incredibly beautiful. And it was even like you could even see the little, like there are scales that actually do lighten up or glare or shine. Um uh let me bring this up. Like you can see the shine over here. Dude, this shot is I need to take a screenshot of this. This shot, this makes me like look how happy Aegon, like he's literally smile. You can't tell me you watch this, dude. It's so good. If you guys are on TikTok, you can't see it, but on YouTube, we're doing the live episode right now, and I have some images from the episode. So if you want to head on over there, and we're talking and highlighting comments and all of that. Um, I thought Sunfire was done incredibly beautiful. Again, I hate the way things went down, and the sounds that they make. The people behind the sound design for the dragons, my god, they're incredible. um let's see. Amon taking everything now, the crown, Blackfire, what's next, Helena? I mean, who knows? Let's see. And it was perfect because he would have said Aegon. If Aegon really is dead, then he would have told everyone Aegon died in battle, lying again like he did about Luke. Yes, yes. And wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? Um, let's see now. The dragons are amazing, except Vagar. No, Vagar is awesome. Like there's that we go back to it. I know we want to hate on Vagar, but ultimately these dragons, their connections with the dragon riders, that comes into the equation quite a bit. Um, because yeah, it's just Vagar is in the hands of a very dangerous character in Amon, like Vagar used to be Lena's, and nobody was saying anything about Vagar. All of us were loving Vagar. um, let's see. A dragon's death is just as sad as a dog's death on TV. Listen, it's up there for sure. It's so bad. The sounds they make again are just, man, they're really, really damn sad. I cried. I did shed a tear. I did shed a tear. And my eyes were watery. I am going to say that. I'm going to accept it right now. There is no shame in that. Damn it. Let me see if I can take a picture of this. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Um, Let's see. I don't think Aegon is dead. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it after the trailer that they dropped. It doesn't seem like it. Can't wait for the conversation between Helena and Aemon. Also, Laris and Aemon. From what I understand, Ewan Mitchell will get so much screen time. Yes, it is going to be really interesting. Their conversations and this episode, the reason why I also say that this episode was like incredibly done, dude, this part, and I'll get back to this part. I'll get back to this part, but when Rainey's is they're all prepping for war. Um, yeah, man. Okay, before I go to that, the reason why I think this episode also is so incredible. Katrina, thank you for joining the live episode here on YouTube. I appreciate that. Don't you guys forget, subscribe to the channel so you get notified every time I go live here. I will be doing it for every episode. Um, Sunfry. No, no, you're fine. You're fine. I listen. I read Sunfire as well. Uh, what was I gonna say? The reason why I think this episode is also really damn good is because people were like, we had incredible conversations, right? And that's always great in the Game of Thrones universe. We had really good conversations. Uh, Acting was on point as always, and we had probably some of the best imagery or cinematic shots ever in Game of Thrones history. And the battle. The battle was just, oh, it's definitely the best episode in House of the Dragon. I feel like there's no question about that. Can we all, like everyone on TikTok and YouTube, can we all agree on that? Can you drop a yes, hell yes, or whatever it is, or a dragon? Drop it in there in the comments because this this is the best episode in House of the Dragon. Like there's no question about it. Um, but yes, man. Let's see. Aegon is alive for sure. Mi says, yeah, it might be. It might be. um, yes, a super sad episode, most definitely. There you go. Drop them emojis in there with the dragons. If you think that this was the best episode so far in House of the Dragon, I believe it was. Um, we had Rhaenyra telling Jace about the prophecy as well. Man, there's too much. Aegon or Damon with the whole thing about Alice Rivers. We got Millie Alcock again. We had I forget her name again. Damn it, the girl or the lady that plays Lena. I wasn't expecting Lena, really. Like, if someone spoiled that for me, I would have been as mad as I was last week with the Millie Alcock thing. Um, so yes, people on TikTok, by the way, don't forget to drop those likes in there, so the video gets pushed out to other awesome House of the Dragon fans like yourself. And if you want to join the live episode on TikTok or on YouTube, go to Binging Dragons. That's the podcast, and we're live right now recording an episode. Um, but yes, this moment over here, whenever they are prepping for war or for the battle at Rook's Rest, um, is one of the big reasons why I love this show and their interpretation so far, um, of how in House of the Dragon. One of my favorite things in the show is the connection between dragons and dragon riders. I have been talking about that since season one, and I keep talking about it like still. Um, there's just I need to take some pictures here of these moments because I am definitely going to be making some videos for TikTok tomorrow, and I want to bring that up for sure. Um, let's see. There's this one. Man, I, how can we choose our favorite dragons when we have all of these incredible like? uh, It's they all look incredible. They I will be buying every damn Funko Pop they drop. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the new Mayleys or Rainies on Mayleys Funko Pop, go check it out. It's crazy. Uh, what's going on, everyone on TikTok? Darlene, that was a great episode. Sunny, that what's up? Hello, hello. Um, yes. Let's see what else can we talk about here. Um, we had Damon playing cosplay with his favorite character. Who was it now? I missed that part. I'm sorry. um, man, what a damn good episode. Honestly, um, it was so damn good. Let's see what else. I know we were all a lot of us were waiting or getting our hopes up. Oh, I want to talk about this for a second. But before I get there, I know we all got our hopes up with Crispy Cole probably finally biting the bullet, But at the same time, I'm sure all of you would have loved to have or would love to get a proper Crispy Cole death, not just him, passing out and turns out he's dead. So yes, he was wearing an eye patch like, oh yes, thank you. I forgot about that. Um Oh wait, Yanelsida, you got here. You got here. What's good? What's good? Um Listen, my people from TikTok, I appreciate y'all. Um yes, he did a good Amon cosplay right there. Has anyone gotten on Twitter, by the way? I bet there's some crazy good uh, memes out there. Yes, Crispy Cole. Uh, he again, a lot of you thought he died, but I let me tell you, I know that you would have not been happy afterwards if that would have been the way he turned out to, finally uh be taken out. I know that you would have loved to have it another way. Um so yes, I'm not gonna spoil things. I'm not gonna spoil things again. This is not a spoil place right now, people. Poor Sunfire. I know, I hate it. I hate it for all of the dragons, honestly. Also, before I get to this part over here in the when Rhaenyra is telling Jace about the prophecy, man, freaking Vagar, how is she so damn sneaky? Like she always comes up from the bottom, from a lower side up. How does she manages to do that? Honestly, is that something that Amon freaking trained with her? Just open Twitter. It's crazy. I bet. I bet Twitter is on fire right now. Yes, yes, I bet you. I can't wait to get in there and just get the memes going. By the way, people, I'm trying to up my game on Twitter. So if you want to follow me there, CrossRodz, um, yeah, you can go check me out over there as well. CrossRodz or Ruben Starkarian, whichever one you want. Also, Ben was mentioned. Yes, Daya, thank you for bringing that up. Um, I still want to get back to this, but yes, Ben was mentioned, and I thought they did it in such a subtle way. We're definitely getting him in next season. I hope because I really want my girl Black Allie in there. Allison Blackwood. Whoo, I can't wait. Um, so yes, they. By the way, thank you because it was you who told me when we were doing the watch party on TikTok. Um, I missed it because I was writing down on my notes or typing and I missed it. But I did see something about Ben, and you came in clutch and told me that it turns out that he's alive. Um, but yeah, what's up with Damon? I'm so confused. So, Libby, Damon is right now in probably the most haunted place on in Westeros. And right now, honestly, we are getting way more in the show. So even for me that I read Fire and Blood, there's a lot of things that we don't know about Alice Rivers. And that's why we were so hopeful and so like excited for her character in House of the Dragon season 2. So yes, a lot of the things that she mentions, they are pretty much new for us as well. Um, so yeah, also it was kind of wild that Damon took that drink she made for him. After all the things that she was saying, I would have been like, I think I should not be taking this, honestly. Is that why no one else has gone there but him? So yeah, people don't really care much about Harrenhal. I mean, they do care when it comes to like position because ultimately Harrenhal is um strategically speaking is in a very very good place and also is like the reason why Damon is there is because if you take Harrenhal, even though it's this haunted place that people always overlook and don't really give a damn about, um, it is ultimately what holds power to the Riverlands. So the Tullys, Blackwoods, Brackens, all those people. Yes. Rest in peace to Rainies and Maylies. Yes. Rest in peace indeed. Let's see. Damon is in the back rooms. For real, I would have told them to take her away because ain't no way. Yeah, man. Yes. Um, let's see what else am I missing here. Did anyone notice that Vagar did not want to follow Amon's command to fly in the forest? Um, so how are we like? Okay, are you talking about when shoot when Sunfire and Aegon get there and they're about to go out and then they just get back or like Vagar just lays down again, or are you talking about when she's just like walking around um uh right before she flies off into the battle? um so the shot where all the dragons, all three dragons in the sky were fighting, was that the dance of the dragons? Okay, so Liv, the dance of the dragons really, it's more of a reference to the whole the war itself, because it's the moment in time where more dragon riders, where more dragons were in Westeros. So the dance of the dragons really means this war that both factions went into, the Team Black, Team Green, both of them with dragons, and they end up, clashing. So it's more of a poetic metaphor to the whole war, from beginning, from the moment, I don't know, maybe from the moment that Aemon kills Luke, with his dragon, with Vagar, all the way down to whatever we get in the end. I'm not going to be spoiling, but yes, uh, yes, uh, um, that's pretty much what it means. Katrina, can you say Westeros again? I like it. Yes, Westeros, Westeros. That's my Puerto Rican coming in, man. That's my Puerto Rican coming in. Let's see. I like Amon is the villain of the whole season. So again, the whole thing with Amon, yes, he definitely is the villain. He is, well, he's one of the villains because honestly, I put Amon, or I put Crispy Cole and Amon like right up there for sure. Um but yes, at least Amon has reasons, has really good reasons that you can sort of, and that's what makes a great villain great. Um, Amon has a lot of reasons for us to sort of sympathize. What do you say? Sympathize. Sorry, again, Spanish coming in. But yeah, to sympathize with him as a villain because he got bullied so much when they were growing up, and even still, when you thought that things between Aegon and Aemon were great, were better than ever, turns out they're not anymore because Aegon pretty much messed it up for them. Uh yeah, they always picking on him. Exactly, exactly. Uh I feel bad for Aemon, but at the same time, F Aemon. But again, that's what makes a great villain great. Really. Uh I do miss Otto though, I will say. Anyone else a fan of Riz Ifans? Because damn it, I, I love Otto Hightower played by Rhys Ifans, honestly. And I hate the character. I absolutely hate the character, but Rhys is so damn good. Um, we are getting close to, I'll probably do maybe 5 more minutes. So if you guys want to drop any questions here on YouTube for the episode, his presence is missed for sure. I know, right? Otto, man, it's missed for us enjoying him, as in Rhys Ifans cooking as an actor, and it's also missed for Aegon and his council. Like, he's probably sitting down and realizing that his grandfather was right. You know, let's see who else. Um, Man, what a damn wild episode. This was crazy. I appreciate everyone that has been coming from TikTok over to YouTube. I really appreciate you guys over to the podcast, my podcast, Binging Dragons. So yeah, I will say, I will let you guys know this week I'm working on getting together with another, maybe one or two of the awesome creators that have been on the podcast already. So we'll see what happens. Otto was smart and did his job. Um, I just hated him. Listen, Katrina, that's exactly right. Like you just, yeah, you're spot on. You're spot on right there. Um, let's see. This episode had me on a chokehold. I know. Me too, Vanessa. I can't wait to see what Allison does when she sees what Amon did to Aegon. That's the thing. That's the thing. Aegon, he knows. Like if Aegon survives, I'm not, yeah, if Aegon survives, he knows that Aemon went straight for both of them. So, man, that just adds that makes this story even more uh complex, man. It's crazy. Chris, man, thank you so much. Thank you for coming over from TikTok. I appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Um and yes, just as a reminder, let me remind you guys before I keep talking about the whole Aegon knowing that Aemon went straight for him. And also, who knows if um what's it called? If Aegon noticed when A yeah, Aegon noticed when Aemon was walking towards him, and he had his sword out. Some people think he was just gonna sheath it, and put it away. I don't think so. I think if Christian Cole was not there, he was going to take Amon or Aegon out. Who thinks that way? What do you guys think? Do you guys think Aemon was going to take out Aegon when they were at the crash site? Because I think he was. I think he was. Trey, yes, says yes. He was about to finish the job. Exactly. I think I think that's what was going to happen. Why was his sword out in the first place? Exactly. Like, dude, everyone is pretty much deep fried after all the dragon fire went on. So there's barely any people or fighters, soldiers from Brooks Rest. Um, he wasn't going to fight anyone there. His sword was out because he was going to take out Amon or Aegon. Damn it, I keep getting mixed up today. Um, yes, Amon was going to do it. Jenny K says, just like Yanelsida said, why was his sword out in the first place? That's exactly right. I think he was going to finish him. Me too. Me too. He's already a kinslayer, so all the bad luck from that is there. Yes, that okay. So that is something that a lot of people seem to forget. Kinslaying in this world is one of the worst omens that there is, if not the worst. Um, what was I gonna say? Um, so yes, Amon already has maybe two. I'm dead. My boyfriend just called Sir Christian Sir Munchalot. Oh man. Listen, Crispy Cole has it's a man with many nicknames. If you have a nickname for Crispy Cole, drop it in the comments because damn it, we are always here for the crispy hate. We are always here. We are always down for the crispy hate. Um I will say we are not against Fabian Frankel because I know some weirdos out there were harassing him. The actor that plays Christian Cole, some weirdos out there were harassing him, and he had to limit his comments on Instagram. So yeah, um, let's see what else. There was something else. Okay, so I think we talked about the prophecy already. That was really, really good. And I can't wait to find out more. Like, what is Jace's reaction? Um, Dude is a great actor. You know it because everyone hates him. Exactly, Mitchell. Exactly. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, I can't wait to see what Jace's reaction is going to be because we did not really get that on this episode. We just got Jace pretty much taking in the prophecy, and then it cuts from there. It cuts on to the battle at Rook's Rest. So yes, I'm excited to find out because when he was over in the north with Krieg and Stark, they the way he looked at Cregan after Cregan said the thing about the wall being there in order to keep uh, um, death out, and he explains the whole thing about how the dragons when they went up there with Jaehaerys, which it didn't really happen that way, but whatever. But with good Queen Alysanne, went up there and her dragon tried to go past the wall 3 times, and it just wouldn't go. It would just turn back around. Um, I can't wait to see what Jace's reaction to Rhaenyra telling him about the prophecy is going to be after what Cregan told him over in the north. Um, so I'm excited for that. Thank you, everyone on TikTok, by the way. I know I haven't been able to look over here as much. I've been mainly focusing over on YouTube, but I appreciate you guys and drop them likes so other people, awesome follow or awesome House of the Dragon fans join the live as well, and share it with other fellow fans as well. Like if you know anyone who loves House of the Dragon and has questions or just wants to come in here and say rest in peace, Rainies and Mayleys, listen, share it with them. um, yeah, man, there was a lot. You had a question earlier. What was it?
Ahora tú quieres hablar de la
I'm
pregunta.
sorry, perdón. Dime, ¿cuál fue la pregunta? I'm asking my wife. She had a question over. What is the prophecies?
Eso pasó.
Oh, write it down, please. Ashley, the prophecy. Rest in peace, the Red Queen. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, it was such a sad scene.
Que ella no fue como que para atrás 2 veces, whatever.
She en el libro.
Ajá,
Mhm.
pero lo leí. Y ella no fue para atrás 2 veces, pero ella sí fue para atrás.
Well, she turned around to like face Vagar, fue, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Algo así.
que
Pero todo fue como que ahí mismo.
Kanda, pero fue como que ella estaba atacando a la milicia
Ujú.
y vio que Aegon venía y detrás venía Aemon con Vhagar y dijo como que
She attacked. Yeah, she full on attacked
she
both of them.
said,
She
okay, I'm
charged
gonna
both
do
of them.
this.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I get what you mean.
Esto fue lo que
I get,
dice el libro,
I get what you
esto es
mean.
lo que dice el libro exactamente.
Okay, so my wife over here looked up what the book says when it comes to Rook's Rest. So I'm gonna read it to you guys.
To her,
Um,
like, listen,
this is how the scene goes down.
how she feels.
Um, uh, Holy shit. Oh, okay, no. Rainey's made no attempt to flee. With a glad cry and a crack of her whip, she turned melees toward the foe. The queen who never was lived fearlessly and died amidst blood and fire. So yeah, yeah, there's a lot of things that we obviously in the show we're getting the story so much more like
In
fleshed
depth.
out, you know.
Yeah, in depth.
Yeah. But again, I go back to the moments where Damon calls her out, and I believe other people called her out, and I'm sure other people have been calling her out for not
I feel
burning
yeah,
them in the fire in the dragon pit.
and I get it, but I want to think that it's more than that.
What do you think it's more than that?
Like I want to think that it's more than that because of who she was supposed to be in her life, and she couldn't.
Yeah, yeah, you can add that for sure. Like her pride.
Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would like to think that not so much because of regret, but because of pride, she did it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I think so too. I think so too.
Maybe a mix of
Um,
both, you know.
because I don't. Well, the thing is, I don't think she wanted to die, and especially like because I think I've seen some people saying that she kind of like sacrificed herself, but they
I mean,
I don't feel like she wanted to die because she had so much to look forward to. Like I feel like she was good with Corliss because the way she was treating Alan, knowing that that's his bastard, that was like we didn't get a Catelyn like we did in Game of Thrones, where she hates John. She can't stand him, and even looks at Ned a lot of times, like in this super like disgust way. Um, but not Rhaenys. She even like she even tells Corliss that he should make Alan like the what is it called, like the captain of the fleet or whatever. Um, Plus, she has her granddaughters who she absolutely loves.
but
So yeah, I don't think she.
I don't think sacrificing means wanting to die.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you
No,
sacrifice yourself, well, well, putting yourself at risk, at very extreme high risk.
well, you're already there.
Yeah, yeah, you're. I don't know. I don't think she was expecting the dragons though. I think,
No, no,
yeah,
but she could have flee, and she didn't.
yeah.
So
Honestly,
at the beginning, I mean,
I
she
think
could have.
Rainey's chose to end it in a bet because she knew things would get much worse, so she gave it her all. Yes, that's a really good point. I believe he will be kicked out of the castle, and that's how he ends up at Harrenhal. I'm not sure there. Let's see. They called her out, but was it really her place to burn them? Exactly. Okay, I always go back to this. That okay, because that scene in season one where Rhaenys escapes King's Landing by bursting out of the dragon pit during Aegon's coronation, I know it had a lot of backlash by especially book readers. Um, and yes, it's hard to watch because it's like, man, I feel like she would have done something different, you know. And so many of the small folk died, but that is also the beauty of the scene, is that it's such a huge resemblance. I go back to the small folk thing of us, you know, people in charge play their games, play their wars, uh, and ultimately we are the ones that end up paying the higher tax rates. We are the ones that end up being sent to war. We are the ones that end up, you know, not being able to go to the doctors and stuff like that, you know, because we are all struggling. That is the resemblance of the small folk. And when Rhaenys comes out, because she needs to escape, there's no other way for her to escape with her dragon. Obviously, she could have or she could have left with with her dragon, or without her dragon. The only way for her to leave with her dragon was doing that. Um, and then on top of that, you add the fact that kin slaying is it's a huge no-no. Like, people need to understand that kinslaying is such a bad omen and a curse in this world. Like, if you do that,
Which one?
kinslaying, when you kill your family members, like a brother, sister, cousin, whatever. Um,
Okay.
yeah, kin. So yes, yeah, it's man, it's so bad. It's so sad. Spoils of war, exactly, exactly. Respect the queen that never was.
Just what I said. Yeah.
The respect her.
No, I feel like she did it because of that, because of
Yeah,
what
yeah.
she never was. able to.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I think it's man, this
Wait,
episode.
why were you so surprised when they call Kingmaker?
Okay, when they call a kin maker, the reason I got excited by it is it's more because I'm a book nerd. It's more
I figure, but I
yeah,
just
it's more of a book nerd thing because it's that is a nickname that they give Christian Cole, um, and it sticks with him for the rest of his life. Even in the books, you remember there's like the book for the knights
mhm.
for the King's Guard. Um, Even there, they have the Kinmaker title put, and it's really more um like people can see it. Let's see, like people down the road in history, like years after, let's say Game of Thrones times, um they can see, oh, he was called the Kingmaker, and they'll take it like as if it was a good thing, but it really is not, because the way that Lord Darkling said it, as you
It's
saw,
not an
like he even
insult.
spat and all at
Yeah, it's
him.
not insult.
It's more of an insult.
Yeah,
um
because I guess that kind of kingdom is based on air. It's passed on. It's not
yeah,
magic.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. Well, and
it's
not
not
only
good.
that, but he helped usurp the throne
Yeah, it's
to
against the rules.
yeah, yeah. So
So,
it
is
was,
he the one that calls him that in the books too?
I believe so. Yeah, it might be. I can't remember right now. I haven't read Fire and Blood in a good while, but yeah. um so yes, that's why I got super excited for it, because it's such a big insult that even right now on a Feast for Crows, the fourth book of A Song of Ice and Fire, it even comes up. Like Christian Cole on it. I got to tell you guys, Christian Cole has been haunting me bad for the last few weeks, because I have been, if you follow me, you know that I have been reading A Song of Ice and Fire for the first time, and I am currently now on a Feast for Crows, and there's a lot of parts with Jamie. There's Jamie chapters and all that, and they have talked about Kristen Cole in a few chapters, in Jamie chapters, in a and then also the Dorn chapters, like the what's it called? Shoot, the Soiled Knights chapter, I think it was. They mention Christian Cole, and they bring up the fact that he's the Kingmaker, as an insult, and all they do is trash him. They talk about how he helped usurp the throne and all that. So yeah, um, yeah, 49 over here. But yeah, if anyone else, I'm getting ready. Yeah, I'm getting ready here to just call it a night. Um, Unless like you guys have like any questions or anything you probably maybe here on TikTok that I might have missed. I appreciate you guys so damn much. Honestly, all of you here. There's 52 people here on TikTok. Hopefully you guys will follow me. It would mean a whole lot. I have been creating a lot of videos, and I would love your input, your questions, your doubts, whatever it is. Drop them in the comments. Share the videos with other people that love this world. Um, because yes, I have there's a lot to talk about. And I mean, we talked about it. We talked quite a bit here, but man, I still need to process a lot of the things that we just watched. Um it was such an incredible episode. It was an episode full of, man, full of emotions, honestly. I hope to see you all around. Remember, you can follow me, CrossRodz, and also the podcast Binging Dragons. Katrina, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Honestly, coming over from TikTok to YouTube. Um, Hopefully that'll keep on happening. Um, See you, Sonny. I'll see you around. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, don't forget to follow the page Binging Dragons, Instagram, TikTok, and then me, Ruben Stargarian, or AKA CrossRodz, on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I know I've said it like 10 times now, but I am trying to up my game on Twitter. So it would be awesome to have you guys around over there. You are all freaking awesome. Uh, expect more live videos on TikTok, here on YouTube. The episode will be posting on Spotify in the next few days. So expect that. Rainies, you will be missed. That's right, damn it. YouTube, my people, my awesome people on YouTube, if you guys have any questions or anything else you want to add before we call it a night here, drop it in there. Um, but if there's nothing else, we might just call it a night. There was a lot. I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be a short episode, but I should have known better. I should have known better that it wasn't going to be a short episode because there was just too much that happened on tonight's episode. The red dragon and the gold. Um, ¿Prefieres la muerte de Rhaenys del libro o de la serie? Soani, primero que nada, muchas gracias por venir aquí y venir a hablar español. Eso es otra cosa que se me olvidó decirle. Yo hablo español. I'm Puerto Rican. My first language is Spanish. So if you guys want to talk to me in Spanish, we can do that as well. Duolingo, I think you should sponsor me. At least here in the few months. Let me, yeah, we can try and work something else. But I honestly I liked more her death here in House of the Dragon. I thought it was done really really good. Pienso que la muerte de Rhaenys fue mucho mejor en la serie, porque en el libro fue prácticamente igual la realidad, pero obviamente en la serie pues tuvimos un poquito más de tiempo y pudimos eh, tener otra perspectiva de lo que realmente pasó en la batalla de Rook's Rest. I just have to say, Jay Shreya or Ray dialogue was amazing. Thank you, Katrina. That was amazing. I was talking about it while we were live. But yes, that was, and it's interesting that we got the Rhaenyra and Jace moments like right after um Aegon and Alicent's moment, and it's this huge contrast in how both moms have been, taking care. Well, one takes care of her children, and the other one doesn't. So I thought it was done incredibly good. I need to write that down. Um, yeah, uh, it was so good. It was so good. Without the question mark, what? The difference is obvious. Yes, it's such a big, big difference. Anyways, YouTube, my friends, thank you so much for joining me on this live episode. Remember, I will be doing this for the next episode as well, and there's going to be another episode this week. Actually, there should be a Spanish episode dropping this week. So keep an eye out for that as well. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to follow me on every social media out there, pretty much, and follow the podcast here on YouTube, on Spotify for video version as well, and Apple Podcast for audio version only. My name is Ruben, aka CrossRodz, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, my people, and damn it, rest in peace, Rainies and May Lees. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.